Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up, what up, what up?
Today's episode, we're going to be doing another Netflix original movie, Enola Holmes.
Hey.
And, yeah. Cut. If you like seeing reviews of movies and TV shows, and sometimes even needing recommendations on things like that, don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And without further ado, I'm going to let Stefan give his reaction to the movie.
My initial reaction was, it was definitely a different spin on the Sherlock Holmes world. It was different, and seeing a woman in power, woman empowerment is definitely different, and it was a pretty solid movie, all in all. I liked it. I liked certain things, aspects of it. Some of the aspects I didn't like of it. But all in all, it was a great film. Something I would, watch again.
Okay. I mean, to me, it definitely had a different vibe to it than your usual Sherlock Holmes films. I mean, to me, still the best Sherlock Holmes was Robert Downey Jr., but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, go ahead, I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
This one really did do a good job of keeping it to that same type of genre and same type of realm. And it was a unique take following his sister and finding out he also had a brother as well. Following her as a teenager, basically doing everything that he does, and might even be better than him at it. So it was really good. Now, yes, it's 2 hours long, so it kind of had a few moments where it dragged a bit, but most of the scenes were good, and especially I liked her fighting scenes too. They were interesting and action packed. I will say this about our character there, seeing her grow from Stranger Things to something like this, complete different setting, and she played the role very well.
Okay.
All right, so what is your favorite and worst part of the movie?
My favorite part was, you already mentioned, the scene with the when she was fighting the guy with the hat.
Which one though? Which scene?
I would say it was the first one where she put that man in a genjutsu, made it think that she drowned him. And then he was like letting go and was about to walk away. Yeah, letting go, about to walk away, and bam, got back at him. Cause that takes a couple things. That takes composure, training, and the ability to assess the situation while under duress. And
hold your breath too.
For her to do that at the age of 16 was stellar character telling. My worst part was finding out that it was the grandmother all along. That was heartbreaking because, they had that little emotional scene, that nice scene together.
I mean, you can't tell then?
No, honestly, I could not. And then come to find out all along, is who would in the entirety of the world would think that Granny is the one that's trying to off you? Think about that for a second.
I mean, it was a reason for it all.
I mean, it was a reason, but no one would think their grandmother, of all people, would try to off them. No one. I'm sorry, no one. If my grandma was trying to off me, I would be heartbroken.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, my favorite scene, though, would have to be towards the end when they actually outsmarted the grandmother. And Enola... I'm sorry, yeah. Enola actually goes to the police and finally breaks down the whole situation and actually divulges into what happened, why and how, with the evidence. And then here comes her brother, Sherlock Holmes, to basically try to say the same thing, but after her. She's already done it.
Yeah.
And the look on his face was like, really?
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
My worst scene, though, would probably be the scene where she is first at the home and the brother is trying to send her to a boarding school. Like, he didn't care nothing about his family. He just cared about his status. And I'm like, how are you related to them? You're nothing like the rest of the family.
True.
And I love the part of Helena Bonham Carter playing the mother, even though she wasn't in there that long. But her playing the mother actually suited. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Now, would you recommend this?
Most definitely. I definitely
out there.
I definitely would recommend this. This is something actually that you can watch with your kids. There was parts that I don't think that was like, oh my god, no, it's rated PG-13, so you can definitely watch it with your kids. And the only great, as we stated, is it's 2 hours long and it does have its slow moments. Well, no, I would definitely recommend this.
I definitely would recommend it as well. It's interesting because I wonder, are they going to do a sequel to this? Because this has the potential to actually add a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, I'm still waiting for that Robert Downey Jr. third Sherlock Holmes movie to come out, but this holds its water for me. It was entertaining enough, and they do have a few realms that they could do for a sequel. I definitely would recommend watching this, guys. So that goes our recommendations, our predictions, and our review of it. Let us know what you guys thought about this movie in the comments below. Did you find it entertaining? Did you not? Let us know, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.